Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network. Alrighty, hello Black America. How are you? Hope you guys are doing well. It's your good guy here, PrinceOnyx. So I know I'm probably late to the party, but I don't give a damn. Anyway, let's talk about the whole situation with Ice Cube, O'Shea Jackson. I almost wanted to call him O'Shea Jackson Sr. because his son is, Junior. Anyway, let's talk about good old Ice Cube, shall we? So, the contract with Black America is this document or whatever that Ice Cube created basically for Black Americans and our rights and policies and things like that to help with the current climate and current state of Black Americans in North America, in the United States. So apparently, Jesus, this whole story, it frustrates me. So anyway, you guys, apparently the Trump administration and Trump himself has saw some things within the contract of Black America that he apparently liked, so much so that he wanted to add it as a part of his platinum plan, which it's not much to say, but anyway, he liked some things in there. So this one chick off Twitter with a blue check mark, and I'll get to that in a second with them blue check marks, she made it seem like Ice Cube was working with the Trump administration for, on the behalf of Black America, and that's definitely not the case. Ice Cube has went on record, even in his tweets that have been brought up, and he's brought them up himself, that he will never endorse any president. He's neither endorsed Trump, neither has he endorsed Biden. And when he actually brought it to the Biden and Harris campaign, they said that, oh, we'll look at it after the election. Okay, but what if, because of this election, it's like, yo, you can't be saying some stuff. You can't just brush something off that's being presented to you. Now, granted, Ice Cube should have really came at both of them, Trump and Biden, about 6 months ago, if not a year. Because that's the thing, you have to get these politicians when they are fresh off of, when they start running. You have to get them right away, and then once they are elected and in office, then you like a boomerang, curve back around, and it's like, hey, so about this policy that I presented to you back then, yeah, let's discuss this now. So don't wait until there was, because this was back when it was like 18 or less days towards the election. Now we have a week before the election, so it's like, ugh. But point being, also be sure that you vote, because I did. Anyway, point being is that Twitter just went up in flames. Of course, cancel culture, which honestly, cancel culture at this point is anti-free thought. Cancel culture is trash. Cancel culture does not allow for free thinking. Cancel culture does not allow for divergent thinking, which is odd because we live in a day and age where everybody is entitled to their opinions, because opinions are like buttholes, and sometimes they stink, or in a lot of y'all cases they stink a lot. Anyway, it's just sad to see how people once again are letting others dictate and control their life like a puppet. I mean, literally at this point, you might as well just bend over and spread your cheeks and tell them where to insert their fist, so that they can use you like the puppet that you're so glad to be. I know we make fun of people who are pygmies, but y'all are being a bunch of pygmies too, because y'all like, oh yeah, I'm canceling Ice Cube, I'm canceling him. First of all, I'm not canceling nobody who's never done anything personal to me. Also, I'm still going to bump his music, and I'm still going to watch his movies, and that's just the tea on that. You don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, therefore you also don't have a hell to send anybody to. So with that being said, it's just funny how once again people are letting others dictate their life and tell them what to think and how to feel. It's like, if anybody did any research, once again, you would know that Ice Cube is one of the very few Black celebrities who, while being a celebrity and being, rich or wealthy, whichever category he falls under, he still is fighting for Black Americans' rights. You can agree with him, disagree with him, whatever the case is, but he's still fighting for Black American rights. Unlike some of your favorite celebrities who don't give a damn about being Black and about the fact that they're Black, and they have what I would like to consider the OJ syndrome, where it's like, oh, I'm not Black, I'm so-and-so. That ring any bells? So what I need people to really realize and understand is that stop falling for the BS and do your research. Do your research. And again, it's like people who are canceling Ice Cube, I don't want to hear from you. I really don't. I really don't. Because you are a waste of space and a waste of time. And if you're so busy canceling a celebrity, but you know what? When it comes to the local elections in your city, state, town, county, whatever the case is, I hope that you're voting. And I hope that you don't just vote every 4 years when it comes to a president. And then on top of that, not just voting, I hope that you're actually attending town hall meetings, that you're actually attempting to meet these politicians and see if they really care about you as a constituent and you as a human being, and if your issues truly matter to them. I would like to hear those stories in the comments section. So anyway, because this was just a short video, because I just really had to get that off my chest, because you idiots, not my audience, but the people watching who are dumb as a bag of rocks, who let people with blue check marks on a little bird app tell them what to think and feel. It's like, what next at this point? These celebrities are human beings. They are not perfect. They are not gods. They should not be treated as such. Everybody is up. And Ice Cube actually did a sit down with the gentleman of Tone Talks, and they had a conversation about the whole thing, and he explained himself in a better situation. Because see, when you have the roly-poly-oly, Oompa Loompa Roland Martin, who was the same one twerking and bopping with, for Hillary Clinton, trying to ostracize and, trying to like publicly, castrate Ice Cube in a sense and belittle him and stuff like that, that smells like a hit to me. And then the Photoshop hat, the Trump hat that was put on him and 50 Cent in that one picture, it's like, people are falling for this stuff and nobody's doing their research. In a day and age where if you have access to technology, why not use it the right way? And be like, oh wait, Ice Cube supporting Trump. Let me look at if this is real or not, and then find out for yourself. But see, people don't want to listen, And while Ice Cube is nobody's Malcolm X or Dr. Martin Luther King or Stokely Carmichael or Huey P. Newton or Fred Hampton, while he is none of those things, or Bobby Seale, while he's none of those things, I give him credit for at least still fighting on the behalf of black Americans, whereas all of you idiots and you morons and buffoons, again, not my audience because they're smarter than that, y'all so busy letting people with a blue check mark tell y'all what to think. Y'all let me know when y'all done being idiots, and maybe, just maybe, I'll still have a heart for you. But for now, it's the long way. And that's all I have to say. Anyway, this is PrinceOnyx, and I will see you guys later. Peace. Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network.